I have the craziest leaks that might be coming in the next update for Evomon, and if you guys want to find out, make sure to hit that like and subscribe and join up in the Discord down below. Now, first things first, we're going to get into the first leak. Now, that is going to be trading. Trading will be coming into this game, like it or not. I sort of don't like it, but with what I've seen so far, I think I might, be fine with it. But my scariest thing about it is duping. How will they, go about duping? And we're going to go ahead and show you guys a leak, by the way, which is going to be right here. Boom. As you can see here, this is some of the scripting I got from a leaker, and there is more info this leaker and another leaker gave me for some of this. And trading is going to be an odd system. I'm sort of just going to go over it. We're going to be seeing that there is a booth marketplace. So if you guys played, like Pet Simulator 99 back in that, time, there was a booth that you can make or like, donate me. And you could put your items up pretty much is what I think this system is going to work. So stuff you have in your inventory, like me, for example, maybe traits, talents, natures, stuff you don't need, food, XP, evolution stones, you can pretty much trade in your marketplace to other players. The only thing that you cannot trade would be stuff like shiny Evomon, pretty much. And I wouldn't know if they'll revert to their original level off this scripting so far, but it does seem like you can't, trade shinies. You can trade shiny eggs though, it seems like. I don't think there's going to be an issue with that. So it's still like you can get shinies from higher level players who grinded more if they save those eggs and possibly obtain that. But once again, I don't know if this will be coming in this upcoming update. It might be a future update, but it does seem like they are working on it. So it is inevitable. There is going to also be another thing where you can send offers to people for your trades. And as I'm seeing from all of this, it's just so interesting for them to do, but it's all about how they will be able to stop a duping. There is not, there's limited to 193 tradable items as we see there, but most of the items, won't be tradable, which is pretty good. It's all about what we will be able to see. I do know that it will lock prismatics and shinies, as I said, to your account, so you won't be able to trade those. So that will be good. You are going to be able to trade materials, equipments, and I think skill books as well. So you are going to be able to trade skills. And that's also going to be, I think, pretty broken. I guess not. As long as you're trading other skills for another thing, I guess that's fine. But that's pretty interesting. The next leak is going to be on the eggs, guys. So I'm going to pop up eggs right here. Boom. And right here, we're going to be seeing that for egg guarantees, you will be able to get drops off of, I guess, 60 catches will account for 100% drop of one egg. That won't be shiny. But shiny egg guarantee is pretty much if you get 15 eggs, the 15th one will be a shiny egg for sure. Then for test 3, as you see there, you're going to be able to get an 85 to 15% chance of, I think it's just any egg type for it to be a special, for I guess is what it's saying. I don't know what that really means yet, but I guess we will be seeing later on. But 15% could be special is what it's saying, which is pretty interesting. I think that's overall just for what the eggs dropping is going to be. Now, for the craziest leak that I'm more excited for, that I was able to obtain, is actually going to be leaks of the Evomon and their skill sets. So for the first one, we're going to be having, I don't know what its name is pronounced yet, but I think this person shows it's like Mahone in this leak. I don't know if that's its actual name, but it's going to be a shadow type, or dark type is pretty much what it would be in typing. Its special ability is going to be Shadow Reap, and this is going to be doing crazy stuff, dealing physical damage to a target and getting plus 75 power if the target has no more than 2 ultimate energy. So let's say someone just used a move, you switched into a dark type, they're empty, boom, you use that, Shadow Reap is going to be doing some crazy damage added on. And then he also has other abilities we're going to see here called Energy Siphon. Let's go over what Energy Siphon does. Let's see, Energy Siphon right here. So it deals special damage to the target and steals 1 ultimate energy from the target. So it looks like this Evilmon is going to be something like a sustaining and dealing damage off of people's ultimate charge, which is pretty interesting. Farming ultimate charge is pretty good, especially if you're running stuff where you need, like Aqua Hill setups or all that stuff. You're like getting your stuff back and all that from just Energy Siphon. It isn't really that heavy of a damage dealer, but I guess being a dark type, you will have to see what that does later on. Those are really the only moves I have info on, but we could go ahead and read the other ones, which is going to be Shadow Ambush and then Shadow Blast. Those don't seem too interesting. I doubt they have other like abilities off there. But now let's get into the next Evomon. So this Evomon is going to be called Lucy. I don't know if that's its full name or if it's a real name or just like a nickname. But we're going to be seeing that its ultimate or special attack, I guess we could call it, is going to be doing called Purge Beam. It's going to be doing special damage to the target. Your Evomon is immune to status conditions for 2 turns. So this Evomon is probably going to be really good against teams using Gem Press. So if a team comes to encounter this Evomon, it might have to be, it's probably going to be very bad for it, because if we can see in this picture, it has fine moves that it can also adjust to it. And it has Radiance Cannon, Purge Beam. Yeah, these are interesting moves. Let's go to Radiance Cannon. So boom right here. Special damage to a target if your Evomon has 4 or less ultimate energy restores, sort of like polar opposites pretty much. So if this Evomon has more energy, it will do more damage, and it also restores, you know, 1 ultimate energy. Oh, it deals special damage to the target if your Evomon has 4 or less. So if it doesn't, does it not do any damage? That's interesting. So that's what Radiance Cannon is. Purge Beam we already went over. Let's see Radiance. So inflicts 4 stacks of Sun Grace to 1 target. Consumes 1 stack when using a skill to gain 1 energy up to 8 stacks. Wow. That is crazy. So this is going to be an interesting, ultimate Evomon where it's like just farming energy for you. Especially because I think that's probably going to be a permanent. The next one's going to be Light Pulse. So you got more info on this one. Deals special damage to the target if your Evomon has a stack of Sun Grace, restores 1 ultimate energy. Crazy. Okay, so at least, wow, okay. I can't wait to see that in PvP and just in game in general. Next is going to be Energy Flow. Restores 1 ultimate energy at the end of each turn for 3 turns. I don't see that being used much, but probably not in PvP. Could be, but probably in like PvE. Next is going to be its like main attack, sorry. This is the real one, Sacred Baptism 2. So this is at level 2. Deals special damage to the target light type skills, gain plus 20 for this battle. Restores 1 ultimate energy per turn for 2 turns. Interesting. Okay, that's really good. Plus 20. Is that plus 20 for each time it's used then? That would be a lot of damage. Huh. Wow, so that's going to be really OP and interesting. We can see a move called Energy Flow as well here. I can't see the info on that one, but we will be seeing interesting new moves coming to the game. I can't wait to see if those are going to be on other Evilmon. So I guess we'll have to figure that out later on. Oh wait, we did see Energy Flow, my bad. But anyways, guys, that's going to be all for the leaks. If you guys did find this interesting, make sure to hit that like and subscribe. Join up in the Discord down below for future tournaments if you guys want to join up. And also, just show some love. Comment down below what you guys think about these leaks, and I'll read all of the comments. So I'll see you guys all in the next one.